Good morning, welcome back. It is Monday, and it is Mailbag Monday once again. We're going to show you approximately 20 more of the hero cards that I picked up in a big trade on Facebook about a month ago, maybe not quite that long. Not exactly sure, but nonetheless, that's not really relevant. So let's get with this. So our first one is, I believe, from 2022. It's a really nice Kurt Busch Monster Energy. This one's kind of unique in the fact that the front is, you see, vertically oriented, whilst the back is horizontally oriented. Next one looks like it's also from 2022. Corey LaJoy. This is obviously the Dryden sponsorship, when Dryden seemed to sponsor everything in Dover for a couple of years. I believe they sponsored the Cup race, the truck race, and the Xfinity race, and at least one or two cars in each race. Up next is a NASCAR Hall of Famer, Mr. Mike Stefanik. Of course, this is a Busch North car. He's a two-time Busch North, or was he seven-time? I can't remember. He's got several championships. Still has the little t-shirt thing attached to it. But there you see some information about Mr. Stefanik, his car owners. And looky there. Look who the crew chief is. Somebody that we're a little familiar with there. So pretty cool there. Up next, from 1997, Billy Standridge. And this was a team called Triad Motorsports. So you see country music band Diamond Rio had some sponsorship with it. And there's a little bit of information about his career. And then him, of course, sadly, Billy passed away a few years ago. We didn't mention Mike did as well. I believe 2019 for Mike and maybe 2014 for Billy. I really can't remember. This next one is a really nice one. Trying to see a year on it. Maybe 1996. That would make sense, because it's the first truck championship for Mike Skinner. And this is a nicely done GM Goodwrench card. There you see a lot of the folks on the back. Todd Barrier. Trying to see if any of these other names sound familiar. Eddie Lanier, engine builder. And Will Lind. And Eddie Lanier II. So there's some information there. Very cool. I always like it when they put the team members on the back like that. Gives everybody their credit. Up next, from 1996, we have Hermie Sadler. I believe this was the second year, or first or second year, that he ran his own Busch Series team with DeWalt sponsorship. And like the Kurt Busch one, the front is vertical and the back is horizontal. Then we have a smaller one here from 1995. Jimmy Spencer, driving from Rosso in the Busch Series with Fina and Lance. So there's a little bit of information there. But this was for the Lance branding. Fina just happens to be sharing quarter panel space. Not sure if this is 22 or 23, but Ricky Stenhouse Jr. And it's kind of interesting, just all these different cards over the years, the textures, the thicknesses, and everything, how different they are. Next up, from 2001, Tim Sauter with IWX Motor Freight Express Motorsports. This team was based out of Indiana. Trying to see if it... Of course, it says that. I guess the sponsor was based out of Indiana. The team was based in North Carolina. But the IWX Motor Freight, I believe, was based out of Indiana. Next one is from 2022. It's nice. Tyler Reddick with Cheddar's. They've ate at Cheddar's a few times. They got some nice meals. Really like their Philly cheesesteak, their chicken tenders. The burgers aren't too bad. They have a little something for everyone there. Now we go to the Arca Menard series. Not sure what year this is from. Maybe 2020 or thereabouts. Gage Rogers from Coldwater, Michigan. The name does not ring a bell. A little information there for everybody. Now we'll pop back to 1997. I'm sorry, 96. Johnny Benson Jr., 1996 Cup Series Rookie of the Year for Bahari Racing. Let's get some information there about the Pennzoil Pontiac, some of the different teams, etc., etc. 2023, oh, it's 2022. Austin Cindric, it just has him with the Daytona 500 trophy and celebrating the win. So very cool there. A little bit of information about Austin. We may have had one of these before. If not, we had one similar to it. Looks like this is from 1997. It's in the shape of a battery. You can see it, the outline there, all the different parts of it. Darrell Waltrip with Rich Bickle. Always like these ones that are creatively shaped. And this one is from 1995. Jeff Burton. Of course, he's with NBC now. His son Harrison runs in the Cup Series. But 1994 Rookie of the Year, Jeff Burton. And up next is Jeff's nephew, Jeb Burton. Don't know if this is from this year or last year. See who it's... That'd be this year because he's with Jordan Anderson Racing now, but there's a little bit of information. Got just a few more cards to go, and we'll call this one a day. This one's kind of unique. It's kind of smaller. Scott Riggs. It's about twice the size, 3 times the size of a bookmark, but it's got Be Sure to Win, a registered little tag there. There's some information about Scott. There is the car. So it's probably from 2004 or thereabouts. We have one from the Pro Stock Racing League of the NHRA. Not sure what year this is from. Probably fairly recently. Troy Coughlin Jr. Of course, the Coughlin family heavily involved in the JEGS marketing. I believe this is one that I've also recently got before. Sheldon Creed, excuse me. Just clear my throat there. Sheldon Creed, Whelen Engineering, Richard Childress Racing, Xfinity Series. And we're going to wrap it up with a 3-time Truck Series champion. This is from 2014, Mr. Matt Crafton with Thor Sport. So that is wrapped. That's about 20 random racing. Can't say all NASCAR because we had a Pro Stock and an ARCA in there. But 20 hero cards for another Mailbag Monday. So thanks for watching. And we will see you at noonish for Fast Packs.